And in 9, a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike
Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put us hope for the best. Kevin will see if they can force him into a tough night.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The pass to Horford. Puts it up from 12. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Dishes it to Young. Puts it up from 12. And Charlotte again with the bucket. So it's Atlanta now. They lead by 7. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
It's stolen by Jones. The 10-footer. Young's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 7. Now Cephalosha. Outside Corver. He dishes it to Millsap. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Rebound Atlanta. Cephalosha's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. On the wing, Corver. Wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Corver's got 5 points so far.
Look here at last year in the NBA where the Hornets ranked 9th in free throw percentage, 14th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunities.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitters checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Platoon passes to Young. Fires from 18. Millsap grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 9. Schroeder with the ball. Splitter with a screen on Lynn. Hardaway from outside. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got 6 points.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. There's the dish to Millsap. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
On target from 13 feet. Got his first points in this one.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Here's Young. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense.
Didn't they shut down the 2K17 server?
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area.
I have that game. I think I might have that game.
Holiday dishes to Millsap. Feeds to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Hardaway against Batum. Kicks it to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Splitter with a screen on Lynn. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Lynn. And the basket good. Schroeder's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively.
Okay. All right.
As a result.
The feed to Kaminsky. Here's Young. Yes. And a nice assist from Lynn. 12 points for Freak.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Passes to Schroeder. He kicks to Splitter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. They get the rebound. Splitter misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
What did you say? Oh.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Splitter sets a screen. It's deflected. Batum with the steal. Here's Young, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
The Hawks leading by 6.
All right. Anyways.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Paul Millsap. Charlotte also.
So fast now.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Horford from 11 feet away. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Horford's got 4 points this quarter. Hornets trail by 21. Now here's Walker. He's got 6. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Teague.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
No.
Korver, no luck.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And checking out some numbers for Horford. Last season, he played outstanding. He's averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Atlanta leading by 19. Outside Teague. Dish is to Millsap. To the wing on the left. Teague drives in. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen
He's
that
gonna shoot.
far too many times today.
Here's Jefferson.
No.
The shot from the low post is good. Jefferson's got 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Teague drives in. Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Jefferson. And stolen by Horford. That is good. 17 points in the game. Here's Walker. He has 6. And stolen by Cephalosha.
See this?
And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Korver, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Ball.
17-foot shot on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Hawks. Teague, the pass to Korver. Back to Teague. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Young, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 22. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside Millsap. Picked by Horford. Cephalosha kicks to Teague. Clock at 6. Walker with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
He dishes it to Jones.
Don't pass it to Jones.
Here's Young. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Outside Teague. Pass to Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Korver. 14 feet away. That's good from Horford on his assist by Korver. And that's now 19 points for Horford.
He just couldn't
Don't
get
be
a
mad at me,
hand in
Coach.
the
I
face
scored all the
on
team's
that one.
points.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Charlotte. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Skip the thing.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. On the court for the Hornets, Young, he's in at shooting guard. Batum is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Bazemore at the 3. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Hawks second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
That one is no good. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Young. Hits the front of the rim and out. And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. Schroeder passes to Splitter. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Muscala. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Bazemore dishes to Young. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. And Holiday kicks to Muscala. And the foul called on Freak. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Charlotte shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta's shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. Second in free throw percentage. Third in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in assists. This team is really unselfish. They do a nice job moving themselves, moving the ball, and converting good shot opportunities.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes.
You gave me the ball
about
now,
their
which
skill
means I
level
shoot.
and mental focus. They
I
have
don't care.
very few letdowns in concentration.
Here's Holiday. Rejected by Young. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. And you can count it over the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And there's a whistle. That's the free throw line.
At the line for the Hawks.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Platoon passes to Young. Over Hardaway.
Find somebody
Again,
that
Young
knows what to
missing.
do.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Here's Schroeder. Ejected by Young. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Dude, the ball. Is the game broken? Okay.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Muscala hits the bucket. Lynn
This big.
can't get it to go. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Atlanta's shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Muscala. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Yarebko, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard position. That free throw missing.
Shooting for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Move it, move it.
The Hornets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Young's shot is off. And so it's Atlanta with it. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Schroeder kicks to Yarebko.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
And the first one at the line is good. Hawks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Hornets now. Young outside. Stolen. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, fine. If you're not letting me in the paint, then I'm just going to shoot threes.
By Jeff Teague out there.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
There's
Maybe.
a good screen.
Okay.
And
Good
Teague,
shoot.
here we go. Top of the key
That's a good
jumper,
spot.
no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Young. Knocks down the 10-footer. Young's got 26 points.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Yarebko can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's good. 28 points for Freak.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Teague.
What was my guy doing?
Sinks that one from the post.
Not his best game, but they're still
Thank you.
getting it done collectively.
Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
They set the pick. And Young, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
That's good from Young.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps.
Oh, yeah.
They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for Charlotte.
Big dummy.
Walker's checked in for Kent Bazemore.
Move away, Will.
And Holiday, here we go. That is good.
You know, his pace makes him really hard to keep track of, guys. I mean,
Pass
if
it
you
to
lose
me.
him, he'll
I have
explode to the rim
15
on you.
points.
And Walker kicks to Young. Passes to Caldwell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Now T. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. That's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Walker dishes to Young. Puts it up from 12. They get it again. Pause. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Walker against T. Here's Yarebko. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T.
So,
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Walker kicks to Young. Unloads from 13. And he gets it to go. Young's got 8 points in the quarter. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Teague the pass to Villanueva. Back to Teague. Five to shoot. The shot misses. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The basket
can't
counts
everybody
and
be like
one.
Nicholas Batum
Will go to
giving
the
you the
line
ball.
with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Okay.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Hawes, no good on that one. T kicks to Villanueva. Now the pass to Garner. Hawks passing it around. Here's Yarebko, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Young up top, guarded by Korver. Lets it fly from 18. Charlotte
More than low percentage.
T
Bam,
with the
bam,
ball,
bam.
and Young picks him up defensively. Villanueva dishes to Korver. Pass to Yarebko, and Teague has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Teague's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Korver attacking outside Teague. Here's Villanueva. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Young with the ball.
Oh my, get off of me.
It's sticking too much.
To the paint. Pass to Caldwell. Lots of room. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here is Teague. Now the dish to Korver. Passes to Garner. And Villanueva kicks to Korver. Out to the right wing. Let's go. Shot by Villanueva, no good. The Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Young with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Young's shot is off. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Al Horford is checked in for your Rebco. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Kaminsky's checked in. Wasted no time on that one. 34 points for Freak. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Villanueva. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Walker kicks to Young. Jeff Teague with the rebound. The Hawks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Korver. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. 14 points in the game for Kyle Korver. Walker the pass to Young. Almost, but it rolls out. Now here's Teague. Villanueva with a screen on Walker. Pause with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Walker leading the charge. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Teague kicks to Korver. Korver missing again. Charlotte shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Walker dishes to Young.
Why am I not on the bench?
Teague the pass to Horford. It's deflected. Here's Young. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Puts it up from 12. Atlanta with the rebound. Teague's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's good.
I don't care. I do what I want.
16 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Watch him.
Inside Teague.
Watch whoever's going to shoot miss. Watch it.
Out to the right wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And the wing jumper offline.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds to Korver. There's the triple. Korver missing again.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Young's shot is off. The Hawks shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. The pass to Garner. This one for 3. Korver missing again. The Hornets shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. He feeds it to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Korver kicks to Horford. Goes up on the wing, and he drops that one in. Horford's got 23 points.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Al Horford. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Muscala hits the bucket.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Young outside. Kicks it to Hairston. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
The feed to Urebko. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And here's Young from the arc. Count it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
41 points.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford.
You had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
Yeah, Al Horford put in some serious work bringing home this win tonight. He's always been the definition of a great two-way player, and when you've got a big man who's that.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, sports crew, have a
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
Putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
He's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me say it in my Dick Vitale voice. Get ready, baby. He's a PTP, baby. The Freak has arisen.
That was pretty convincing.
Thank you.
I thought he was here.
Not bad at all.
Not in this game.
Let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the...
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And Wizards leading by 5. On the court for the Hornets, Young in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Jones. Then there's Batum, and it's Lynn in at the 1 spot. 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And a moment now to check out the
Playing too much on the floor. Look to dump the ball
for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Here's what Washington's going with right now.
The cheesy
Gary
spot,
Neal comes
and
in
then
for
now
Bradley
we have the
Beal,
cheesy jump
and
shot.
it's Williams in for John Wall.
No, it's
For
all
Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
That's how it works.
The dish to Oubre. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 12th in three-point field goal percentage, 15th in points off turnovers. And as for turnovers, some work to be done here. Top 2/3 of the league. Not good, but not terrible either. Improvement necessary.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Barry Jones.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and
Everybody
converting,
back up.
Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Young's shot is off.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Batum dishes to Young. 17-foot shot on
Players
the way.
aren't all the way up,
and he knocks down the jumper.
so I don't make calls.
Wizards leading by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Neal. Shoots the 3.
Goes in most of the time from what I remember.
Rebounded by Kaminsky. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Williams can't get it to go.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle. Here's Gortat. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. That's 10 points for Marcin Gortat.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Whoa, back up, man.
Here's Young. Another miss by Young. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Where's John Wall? Did they really trade John Wall? The NBA is so stupid sometimes in my career.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Freak number 1.
For 3.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the #1 three-point shooter in the league.
Hornets on defense now. Trailing by 2, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Shot's good by Neal.
Right. Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna lose. I'm loud.
And here is Lynn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. And the shot is good. Here's Williams. To the middle. Here's Oubre. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Wizards leading by 5. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Paul Westphal. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. There's a screen by Gortat.
What were you doing?
Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Lin the pass to Young. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Get him off of me. I'm gonna get him off. Get him off.
6 to shoot. 11 feet away. Again.
Going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Here's Neal. Shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Hornets trail by 4. And there's the pass to Hawes. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, shot good from Young. Young's got 16 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Williams, here we go. Out of hand on it. Lin can't get it to go.
Not insanity anymore.
And
I just
that
passed him.
concludes a back and forth
More like flame
first quarter of play.
insanity.
Wizards lead by 2. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother...
Shut up.
Maybe some other NBA players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Charlotte with it. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On the court for the Hornets, Young in a 2-guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Batum. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lin in at the point guard position. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Hornets leading by 8. Young left side.
Nasty man. Alright, enough. Shut up.
Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out.
What? Why didn't he grab
The
his leg?
Wizards shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Williams with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Lynn against Williams. Picked by Zeller. 5 to shoot. Williams gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
They set the pick. Shot off the screen. Good on the jump shot. 18 points for Freak.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pick by Zeller. Pass to Gortat from 10 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gortat's got 15 points. Hornets leading by 6. Outside, Batum.
Why giving this game this
It's
kid
Young
too
on the
annoying.
wing. He's got 18. And Hawes kicks to Batum. 5 on the clock. Lynn, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
He had a nice open look right there. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Gortat with a screen on Young. Nobody near Williams. Again, Williams missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lynn dishes to Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 8. Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And yes, sir, that one drops. Oubre's got 5 points so far. Charlotte has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. There's a good screen. Elbow shot. And good as it rattles through the hoop. And that's now 22 points for Freak.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the great Greg. They're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
He's down.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, yep, he can do.
Here's Oubre, and he banks in the layup.
How do you do that?
He's got 7.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Hornets
See?
leading by 6.
How do you do that?
Lynn the pass to Young. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams kicks to Gortat. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Zeller, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the
Now
shot.
give me that rebound.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there.
Why do all the sentence when they like?
This is his first free
Why
throw
do these
of the
guys?
game.
Why are their faces like that?
And so it's a close. And now the start of the second half. Neither side. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when
Well, gentlemen.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
All right, let's see what it is.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role.
I had more points than him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon. but not soon enough.
Huh? Yeah. Hey, Tani. Tani. Tani, truth or dare?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Dang it. Is it
Hello
true?
and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports.
I don't know.
Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Charlotte Hornets at Time Warner Cable
Is
Arena.
it true that you can walk inside the house with
They can't
shoes
have any
on?
complaints about the way they've started the new season. They're 4-1 coming into the 6th game and have looked very, very sharp. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got
Embiid.
really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and you know those.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. New group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Perry Jones. Young's checked in for Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Evans. Robert Covington comes in for Jakar Sampson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Hollis Johnson. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Okafor. Donald Sloan out there with Tony Wroten. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Noel in at the 4. Then the pass to Young. Puts it up from 12. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Young's got his first two.
Leaving now?
Yes, sweet.